All right, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our live stream training. This time, is it from Sweden? And you see me sitting on a sofa somewhere. You see my profi equipment. I have just a computer or just laptop, and my microphone. I cannot hear myself. I don't wear the headphones. I have just the microphone because I travel like on low budget. I didn't take anything. Now I'll just check if everything is all right, if the sound works, because I don't want to have it same like it's still upcoming. Let's update it. Sorry for waiting. Yeah, here we are. Here we are. And show me if I can. Yeah, yeah. It works. Everything is all right. Sorry for that camera angle that you cannot see just my head, but nobody cares about me actually. You maybe want to laugh about my mistakes or fails, but I want to have some kind of screen capturing, and I need to have phone being charged, so I have it in my, it's plugged in. So that's all. Now let's transition over to live stream where we ended and there was a deadlift. The day we are looking forward to see some deadlifting in just 1 minute. So I'll move it here and let's transition over to today's live stream from 69 category. We have 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to European Powerlifting Championship 2025 from Lithuania. We already saw squat and bench press, and now we are looking forward to see some great deadlifts. We have deadlifts stretching from 110 for Milena Cortina to 80. Oh, it was written. Okay, first mistake. Yeah, it's the morning. Sorry, but it's weird. It's not deadlift. Yeah, it's a bench press recap. Sorry. How the best way to fuck up your training? So again, let's do it again. 30 seconds, and let's start over because we are learning. First of all, bench press recap 2, 1, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to European Powerlifting Championships 2025 for sub juniors and juniors. Now we are in front of the last session of this competition, which is deadlift. Now we have our score sheet from bench press 69s on the first place, Milena Kotrina with 110. And now let's move to the first deadlift of this session, which will be done by Yasmina Kostea. 147.5 on the bar. Pretty easy opener. And a good lift. Seems maybe the bar was a little bit strict. I don't know why we see. What? What was that? Okay. Slight little fuck up. Okay, this is cool because it can happen. So the next time it will happen, I don't know what to do, but say just, okay, this is a bench press. Maybe technical control or just our IT guy made some mistake or what to say. What would you say, guys? I'll clip this one and ask because, it's like, okay, the deadlift seems pretty cool. Now, but maybe I can take a look actually. I'll play the music and see what our pro commentators said. Oh, I cannot hear shit. Maybe because it's turned off. Now. They're saying something, but I cannot hear. Okay. Okay. I'll take a look at the stream, what they said. Yeah, I see just I hear just myself, so maybe in a normal way. Let's take a look once again on the stream because I'm really curious what they said. I'll just there's some deadlift. Here it is. Sorry. Okay. Okay, there was just some technical issue. Nobody was hurt, so nobody you could hear nobody, and that means the problem solved because you don't have to say anything. But when it can happen again. So let's start over, I think, because why not? And do it again. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to European Championships 2025 for sub juniors and juniors in Lithuania. We are heading to the last lift of this competition, which will be deadlift for 69 category A. First lifter out will be Yasmina Costea with personal best of 160 kilos. She has loaded on about 147. Alright, and it was pretty easy and a good lift. 3 white lights. Let's see once again from recap. In deadlift, you have always just one command, and that's down when referee has to have his arm raised for the during the lift, and when you have completed the lift, he'll move the arm down, and that's your command to lower the bar. But still, you have to be in contact with the bar on its way down to avoid getting some red lights. Now, Elizabeth from Ireland with 150 on a bar. Okay, pretty easy opener, as it should be. You always want your opener nice and easy. She lifted sumo, that means her leg were spread, and when you lift conventional, you have your legs closer to each other. Both techniques are permitted. Maybe I can explain more sophisticated or just with better vocabulary. That's point for me. I have to search for it, but not now. Just have to take a look at the replay of the stream. All right, now Blanca from Hungary with 57.5. Steady and a good opener. 3 white lights. If you wonder what all ladies have on their tights. This is a baby powder which is also permitted to use. You cannot use any oil or slippery things, but just baby powder. And was a good lift for Janeš from Slovenia. Once again from a replay. Now Charlotte Jogenotter, Netherlands, and 162.5. Yes, I counted right. Let's see. Pretty easy opener. That's what you want. Don't overdo it. But these ladies are pros. So you want your first in to get rid of all the stress and then build up your total, because deadlift is the last lift. That means it can influence a lot the result. You have also one change or two changes at the end of the third round, or say it way better. So once again, you have two changes for your last lift. So for your third attempt. Now, okay. This was a good lift for Isabel from Norway. 3 white lights. Now it's time for Hannah Davis weighing 175 kilos. This is her opener and first attempt. Two more remaining. It was a pretty easy opener. That's what you want. 3 white lights. Okay. Now from Belgium, Alex Lehoyer with 175. Matching opener at Hannah Davis. Now she tried how she will some kind of shadow lifting. How it will be easy. And it's a good lift and 3 white lights. That's what you want. Same weight for Ona Kujala from Finland. Our grind queen. Hopefully it won't be the case on an opener. And the 3 white lights, good lift. So far, everyone in a game. Now, moving to Czechia, Svatava Hanikirova has 182.5 kilos. Prepared. She seems confident. If I'm not mistaken, she already pulled 200 kilos in a training. Not sure if a competition. This one was a free white light. So we'll see how it's gonna work out. But it's not the same to pull it in a training and on a competition. Then has a lot of factors. When it's off the platform, it's always easier. And we will end this round with Milena Kotrina with 185 kilos. Pretty convincing, and it's a good lift. Free white lights. Oh, it's not the end of the round because I haven't seen the starting list. It's just it's off stream. I explained to the others. Now time for Astrid Edvardsson, our deadlift queen, who lifts a lot on this lift. 192.5 kilos. Notice that she's not using any baby powder, and it's a good lift. Free white lights. She nods like, yeah, for sure it's a good lift. Don't expect nothing else. And we are heading to the second round of deadlifts, which will be started by Yasmina Costa. We have Astrid Edvardsson in the lead, second Milena Kotrina, and third Svatova Hanikirova. So far, it's a second attempt, so nothing is decided yet. And we saw just the deadlift results, provisional deadlift results. It was a 160 for Yasmina. And a good lift, free white lights. Got a bit heavier. But still space for at least 7.5 kilo jump. I'll see what her coach will decide for next jump. Now, Evelyn Common Ireland with 160 kilos. And it's a free white lights good lift. Alright. She jumped 10 kilos between her attempts. From her play, it seems it got a bit heavier at the lockout. But still space for 5 kilos at least. Blanka Galmorolnar, Hungary, and 167.5, also jumping 10 kilos. Okay, the speed of the lift was a bit decreased. 3 white lights, but still it's a second attempt. You can absolutely afford some loosen of the speed. Now Ida Janesh with 167, representing Slovenia. All right, this was a bit heavier for lookout. Still got free white lights. Maximum additional weight would be, I guess, 5 kilos, no more, if she's not a Grand Queen. Now 175 for Charlotte Jogenotter, Netherlands. Seems pretty confident, getting in her zone. Now it's going on about the placings and deadlift. Total 3 white lights, good lift. Isabel Seder, Norway, and 182.5 kilos. Oh, bit shaky, but still manages to lock it out and gets 3 white lights. Yeah, after the whole competition, your nerve. Oh, how you call it? Sorry, guys, I'll just interrupt this. Hannah Davis and search for one word that will be useful for me. Uh, Okay, it's not a heart, it's a nervous system. Okay, okay. Let's back. Let's get back to the stream to Hannah Davis. So it's 80, 185 kilos, 10 kilo jump. Let's see the lights. Good lift, 3 white lights. Yeah, these are the lists where the determination of every single athlete is shown. Because now, Alex Lahoyer, because you're exhausted after a whole competition, 185 kilos. Long routine before the execution of the lift. But the bar was made to move up, and now 3 white lights for Alex. One 87.5 for Onna Kujala. from Finland. Oh, what a grind. It was a bit heavier. It's a good lift and free white lights. Down on a bar before she managed to pull it off because she is a grind queen. Her squat was really impressive. She pushed it, I think, 195, and now the same for deadlift. Time for Svatava Hanikirova 192.5. Okay, pretty easy lift. Get free white lights. That's what you want from your pre-last deadlift to be lifted that easy. Look once again. Easy lockout. No problem with over the lift. Now Milena Kotrina, Spain, in 195 kilos. She pulls conventional. Oh, another pretty easy lift. Free white lights, alright. Truth to be told, it's her eighth attempt overall. 8 from the 9. That means she has a lot in a tank for the last. And that's the best outcome you want from your deadlift, because the last deadlift usually decides the overall placings. Now Astrid Edvardsson fighting for provisional deadlift gold. She jumps a lot to 12.5 kilos. Impressive. No, 15 kilos. Yep. Oh, got a bit heavier at the lockout. It still gets free white lights and professional deadlift gold. Professional bronze medal overall. Your knees, her knees locked earlier, and then she had to pull it all by her back. So this can always get tricky. But the result on the podium is still same as in the previous round, but just 2.5 kilos are separating Svatava and Milena. Also, there will be some fight for fourth place. So far, 2.5 kilos, and same total for fifth and sixth place, just different body weight. All ladies are pretty close to each other, so it could be interesting fight. Now for a total result, Ona and Milena has the same result on total. So it means both ladies will have to pull their maxes to be able to get a gold medal. But as I can, if I can say that Honna's last deadlift wasn't the strongest, so we'll see how it's gonna end. Now, this under same, you don't get much space to express yourself on that because there's a same total also for third and fourth place. So it's gonna be interesting battle. Now Evelyn Common 165. Then I have to take a look at what guys or profi guys are saying there because you know you don't get much time to express yourself. Now unfortunately no lift for Evelyn Common from Ireland. No more strength to pull the last deadlift. But it can happen. Hopefully it won't be case to Yasmina Costea now. 172.5 on a bar. Last deadlift, Yasmina. And she managed to lift it up. And it's a good lift. 3 white lights. That's what you want from your last deadlift. To get every single last kilo. To secure her total. Now Blanca Galmolnar. 175. Fighting for 11th place provisional on both deadlift and total. Oh, what a grind, what a grind. But I'm afraid it won't be good lift. She didn't manage to lift it up. Then the bar, she lost the grip. And also, I would say it would be supporting on the tides. So, no lift, unfortunately. Now, Ida Janeš, Slovenia, 177.5. She moves the bar in middle of the platform. But you can do whatever you want with the bar. You got 1 minute to execute the whole lift. That's enough time to move with the bar, get in the zone, and execute. All right. What about Ida Janeš, Slovenia? Oh, that was a bit of the grind. What about the lights? 2 to 1, good lift. That's what you want from your last deadlift. All right, well, let's see once again. Was the lockout proper? Or the knees? Because from this side, she did get red light with red string that signalizes bad lockout or lockout of the knees or shoulders. Now Isabel Seder fighting for total provisional total gold with 187.5. Oh, once again, a fight. And 2-1, good lift. She got red light with the blue string. That would signalize some dip. But for the rest of the referees, the bar has just stopped. So let's see what the jury says. But for now, it's a good lift. Charlotte Geonotter, 187.5. Whoa. Unfortunately, this will be no lift. Hopefully, she's alright. She lost the balance after the bar slipped out of her hands. Once again, we can see it. Oh, she went. She lost completely the balance because the last deadlift is always the heaviest of all the lifts. You don't have much strength left, so it can happen and it's totally acceptable. But when it's something great going on, you need every single kilo. Now, Hannah Davis, 192.5. The deadlifts are getting huger. She gets in the zone, ready for last pull. Also fighting with the bar. What about the referees and lights? It's a good lift. Well, great fight for Hannah Davis. Yeah, the lift was executed correctly by the rules. The bar hasn't dipped, no supporting on the tights, nothing. So, nothing else than three white lights. Now, Alex Lehoyer, Belgium, 192. Is she fighting for podium? Yes, she's fighting for provisional deadlift bronze. And jumping 7.5 kilos. So let's see. Oh, also pretty heavy lift, but I'm sorry, this will be no lift. Unfortunately, no more strength left in a tank. Yeah, when it got stuck in the knees in a sumo lift, there's low probability that you will pull it up. That's the difference between sumo and conventional. Conventional does not require that much technique. You can just do it on your strength. Now, so far, Isabel Seller provisional gold, but now on Aquila fighting for that gold medal. 192.5. It will be pretty interesting. What about body weight? We don't get the body weight here. Okay. She has to give it all. She already proved that she is a grind queen. Once again, this is a really important lift. She needs to give it all. She needs to fight it. Oh, what a crazy lift. Will she get it? Yeah, it's a good lift and three white lights. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. What a grind for that lift. When you know something is going on, you cannot just release the bar. You just can't. So it means she fought for provisional deadlift or for provisional total gold. But now she is endangered by Milena Cotrina from Spain. For Milena is being 200 kilos loaded on a bar. Her current total is 480 and she needs the same to beat Honor. So let's see. This is the last and intense battle. Oh, this was pretty easy lift and good lift. 3 white lights for Milena. Nothing more to say than well deserved. Provisional gold medal, or if I'm not mistaken, she will get the gold medal now. Now Svatava Hanikishava coming for provisional silver on deadlift, 202.5 kilos. As I said, she already pulled in training 200 kilos. So let's see again if she's able to secure it also on an international platform. Oh, but unfortunately, this last lift was too heavy. And unfortunately, no lift. And now time for Astrid Edvardsson. Last pull of the competition. And this will be fight for total bronze. If successful, she needs 5 more kilos. So let's see if she'll be able to secure the bronze medal. Crazy stuff. Hopefully the Swedish crowd is ready. The bar is loaded and Astrid Edvardsson and 212.5 kilos on the bar. Her last lift wasn't one of the easiest, but she knows there's something going on, something big. And there's one big thing, it's called podium. Alright, she's fighting it, but unfortunately, this one was too heavy. Unfortunately. But you cannot do anything about it. You gave it your best, and that's what this is about. Just try it, and maybe next time will be better. So for now, we have bronze deadlift medal goes to Czechia with 192.5 to Svatava Hanikirova. Deadlift silver to Spain with 200 kilos to Milena Kotrina. And deadlift gold to Sweden with 207.5 kilos to Astrid Edvardsson. There was an intense battle, and now to total. Total bronze goes to Norway with 482.5 kilos to Isabel Seder. Total silver goes to Finland with 485 kilos to Ona Kuala. And new European champion in 69 category will be from Spain with 485 kilos. It will be Milena Salgis Cotrina. And with the same total, but lighter on a body weight. And that's what powerlifting is about, ladies and gentlemen. Just pure calculation and doing your best. But I would say that every single athlete did their best, what they brought, and that's what counts. They were better than they were before because they showed up. So, the same thing, I don't know if the same thing applies to me. If I were better than my last time, hopefully I was, but I'll take a look at the replay now and just make notes what didn't well as I would like to. And also there's really important thing, and that's that I don't have my headphones, so I cannot hear myself. So sometimes, those disturbing thoughts that you're saying something wrong or not grammatically correct appear, and then your phrases are just fucked up. But hopefully it won't be case on masters because I will have the headphones, so no worries about the intrusive thoughts. So this was a deadlift of 69A category. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you can write me something to the comments. I'll take a look if somebody's watching. No, just one guy, and that will be me, I'm afraid. Yep, doesn't matter. Actually, if you're watching it from just from a record, I would like to, if you were so kind, and give me the feedback or the feedback or something like that, because it's always welcome. So I think it's time to end this because there's a Sweden looking for me. Pleasure to be here with you today, and see you.